Welcome to Mast Aluminium. There was some pumpfoiling going on today on the 7th of September in Biel, Switzerland. On one side, Vingelz, there was the Swiss Pumpfoil Championship. You'll see some crazy moves and the winners later on. On the other side, in Nidau, there was the Pumpfoil Festival with test gear of different brands. I checked in Vingelz first to register for the speedrun and went over to Nidau to see what was going on there. North, Nash and Axis were represented, and Yvonne had great stories to tell, but not for long as he was always catching waves. And then there was Scarpi who showed me the Axis wings. If you want to see the whole video of Scarpi, tell me in the comments.
Toutes les ailes de pumping maintenant, on voit bien la différence d'épaisseur de profil.
The dock was pretty busy and there were a lot of subs, canoes and even a Polynesian pirogue on the water as there was a race taking place. If you want to know more about the area, check my foil review guide. I wanted to see how the other happening was going, so I went over to the other side to Vingelz. As there was a lot of seaweed again, it was a bit risky as it's almost 1 kilometer and I didn't want to swim that long. I tried to be as high on the mast when passing these patches of seaweed, trying some slalom to get around the seaweed, but I always had some seaweed on the mast or on the foil. When I asked Yvonne how long it takes to get over the lake, he said, 2 minutes, but for me it was more like 4.5. But here I finally arrived with some seaweed on the mast. You can see the race area with the buoys and the gate you have to go through. And here you can see the dock where we started. The atmosphere in Vingelz was much better, more foilers, there was Maurus from Indiana, music and a better dock. So after a few minutes of rest I pumped back and went to Vingelz with the car as I had my kids with me and I needed to bring them to the other side of the lake too. Arriving in Vingelz, the show was on, but let's have Riku tell us what it was all about.
Big Wave Swiss Tour. Die erste und einzige Pumpfoil-Tour hier in der Schweiz. Wir tun Wingfoilen und wenn es keinen Wind hat, natürlich Pumpfoilen. Hier in Vingelz die zweite Schweizmeisterschaft und heute eine Weltpremiere. Freestyle Session hier in Vingelz. Wir hatten Disziplinen gehabt, Team, Speed und Freestyle forever. Hang loose and keep on going. Now on course, Matu Kaufmann.
The team race was just over and the singles was about to start. I consider myself a decent pumpfoiler, but compared to these teenagers, I'm a dinosaur. Speaking of dinosaurs, have you seen this video? The size of the wings these kids ride and the speed they get is incredible. I had no chance with my Sirus XXL, which is my only front wing. If you want to help me get a faster front wing, there's a link in the description. You can buy me a coffee. That would be nice. A bit later, there was a freestyle event where I didn't even bother because my 2 or 3 moves I sometimes stand are not noteworthy. Here are the young guns.
Good skill.
Oh! Wait.
Allez, retour. Nice.
Matteo Condro. Présent. Oh, yes. Oh. Am 5, wenn es fertig ist, gehen wir. Oi!
Nice. Der erste Run super stylisch gewesen. Punktzahl 8,2 momentan für den Rock von Roll.
Allez, come on.
Style Pumpfoiler Team Indiana. Wow!
Es sieht vor allem so leicht aus bei ihm, das ist Wahnsinn.
Mit dem Brett da. Nice.
Yeah!
Yo.
Allez, come on.
Freestyle.
Weißt du, echt, der Bogen ist eigentlich so, als wäre es nichts.
Geil.
Schön, und switcht.
And
Oh!
incroyable. Ça c'est Rock von Roll. 4. Again, no 5 at the end.
And here are the winners of the team event.
Medaille d'Or, Foil Stylers. Riesenapplaus für den Kilian, den Benji und der Michi. Meisterin 2024 mit einer Zeit von 24,84. Ein Riesenapplaus an Sarah Spellinger. And first place and Swiss champion in the category speed, Eden Fiender. Und der diesjährige Schweizer Meister in der Kategorie Freestyle Pumpfoil, der Rap von Roll. Freestyle.
And you might ask yourself, what place did I get? I don't even know. This is my second run, which was better than the first for a couple of seconds, but I have no idea what place I got, which doesn't even matter. It was a great time. Thank you for organizing such an event. It's too bad those two events were on the same day. It would have been better to have them over a whole week or maybe 2 different weekends. If you have questions about the event or other questions, please ask them in the comments.